This man was too rich. He took $1 million to travel in the countryside. Seeing that there were no schools here, he immediately built a school. Seeing that the roads here were bad, he upgraded the road system. Seeing that everyone here had to go get water quite far away, he built a reservoir. He did everything for this village because of a girl. He liked her, but when knowing he was the son of a rich man, she avoided him, because she thought most rich people weren't good. Therefore, Sir decided to go to the village where the girl lived. He wanted to know what the girl's life was like and also wanted to help the people here. But halfway, he was stopped by a group of people. They wanted to kill the two reporters on the coach. Seeing that, Sir told them to stop. Sir realized that this man was the son of the big brother Gypsy in Haha Market. They monopolized the water resource here, so the two reporters wanted to expose this. Sir rushed to fight them. He just wanted to give them a lesson. Seeing them do bad things, he just wanted to stop them, but unexpectedly, he fell into a political struggle in here. Sir was walking around the village. He found this place really poor. Sir had to sleep at the abandoned temple. The next day, this kind man took Sir to meet the village head. The village head was also very hospitable, arranging accommodation for Sir. That made Sir very happy. While repairing his bicycle, Sir overheard everyone in the village talking about building schools. There used to be a school here, but unfortunately, a few days ago the classroom was collapsed, which killed 4 students. The school construction contractor denied responsibility. He told the reporter that these 4 students died probably from falling or drowning, but the reporter didn't follow the contractor's requirement. After that, the contractor killed the reporter. He even made a fake scene as a traffic accident. Although the villagers here were extremely angry, they didn't dare to say anything. Hearing that, Sir immediately gave $800,000 to the village head. This made the village head extremely touched. There was a villain in the village calling to the district president. He said his business was in trouble. The district president advised him not to do bad things anymore. At that time, his position would be maintained. The villain felt unhappy. He probably wouldn't obey. Sir took over the villain's job. On the day of the memorial ceremony, he intentionally came to mess with Sir. He told Sir, "Even if you have a lot of money, but you can't help all the poor here. Money is nothing to me, even by the moon," said Sir. Hearing that, he doesn't care about Sir either. Anyway, what Sir was doing is beneficial for villain. The villain just left. The villagers came to Sir to discuss about improving road system. Although there were many people demanding quite high, Sir was also very happy, because he had a lot of money. This poor village became a resort with just 3 months. There is a full range of schools, hospitals, cinemas, and reservoirs. When Jansu returned to her village, she was surprised. The district president wanted to cooperate with the villain. The government would develop a project near the village. They made a plan to buy the villagers' land at a low price. If the villagers refused to sell, they would rob or even kill. Then they would sell to the government, and they would make a lot more money than selling alcohol. But first they had to kill Sir. That day, Sir was joining in a research project to make the water system. Suddenly he saw many bodies, and there was one person who wasn't still dead. Sir rushed over, but unexpectedly a group of people sallied to beat him. Sir was even stabbed. He hurriedly chased after them. Unexpectedly, he was ambushed by them in the forest. Sir alone couldn't fight them. Therefore, Sir was injured and fell in the forest. There were many villagers standing outside the hospital. Jansu begged the doctor to save Sir. At this time, the village head knew his daughter and Sir were in love. Sir's father also came here. The doctor told Katie they would do their best to save Sir, because this hospital was built by him. After walking out the hospital door, Katie looked at the villagers with a mockery. Although the village had changed a lot, the people in the village were still the same. Before he sacrificed a lot for the village, but unexpectedly now his son too. But he suddenly changed his attitude. He wanted the villagers to return his son's life. Fortunately, Sir was finally saved. Katie wanted to quickly take his son out of here. He didn't want his son to be in any danger. Sir returned to the city to take over the company. The village was still poor as before. The villain forced the villagers to sell the land to him. He even threatened the village head and forced him to take out the land-owning document. Despite owning a trillion-dollar company, Sir didn't feel happy at all. He looked so lifeless. Finally, he decided to tell his father he would go back to the village, because it was both his career and also his father's dream. Feeling unsafe, everyone just left the homeland. Sir wanted to get rid of bad things and change the whole village. Hearing that, his father enthusiastically supported him, because his father realized many things. The village head leads everyone to leave the village, but waiting for half a day, the car hadn't arrived yet. The driver said he couldn't get there. If the village head also left, the village wouldn't exist. Sir went directly to the villain's winery. Meanwhile, the villain and the land buyer were signing a contract. Seeing that, Sir threatened to the land buyer, which made him to run away with fear. Sir finally understood that if he wanted to change the village, he had to destroy bad guys like this villain. Sir then hit the villains. He even knocked down the barrels and broke the circuitry to burn the winery. The villains were burned down. Sir told everyone that he and the villagers were lucky to escape. The others were unfortunately dead. Sir then assisted the villagers in developing the village, and he also wanted to live happily and peacefully with Jansu. That is the life of Sir. Please like, share and follow our fan page. See you in the next movies.